right now we are in the twisties between Subic and Bataan. I'm having fun. I've got a camera mounted behind me. Nice, getting some shots. It is so nice here. The weather's perfect. It's a little overcast. We're in between all of these trees. It's so green right here. So this car is the manual 2-liter option. It's got around 155 horsepower and I think around 130 pound-feet of torque. So small numbers, but the weight figure is also very small. So the car actually gets moving really quickly. I wouldn't call this car fast. I think the word for it is probably quick. This car is quick. So short spurts, especially in the city or in tight twisty roads, this car is perfect. On the highway, I might lose a little bit to these two guys, but it's alright, don't have a roof.
And Miguel picked the 1.5 liter Honda Civic RS, the turbo. It is, again, it's one of those really fantastic cars. And the truth about the Civic is, the reason, well, I think the Civic is fantastic on all counts. It's big. I think it has no right anymore to call itself a compact sedan. I think it's only a couple of inches shorter than a Honda Accord, which makes it too big for the compact segment. But where I really think it shines apart from its engine is in its transmission. That one has a CVT, but it's done right.
This is the best CVT ever. You know, I wasn't expecting anything. I had no idea. I just knew that the Civic RS Turbo was new. Stefano, a race car driver at the back right now, was driving his car. You know what? He said he had a difficult time catching up.
This Subaru, I really, for all its pluses that I love about it, it still has an annoying CVT that kind of feels very, very artificial. The Civic does not. The Civic feels great. And of course, the Roadster that Steph is driving is fantastic. It's a manual transmission. I think it's the only way to have it, except there are drawbacks, because the manual transmission here in the Philippines is available only without the Bose audio, the leather seats, the extra nice trim, all those aluminum trims that make a car feel a little bit more special. They've removed it, and I think they did it because of price point, and that, you know, to segregate two products to make one cater to another. And I think it's from a strategic standpoint, it's a fantastic move. But for people like us who want a manual with all the stuff in it, and that's pretty much, I think, most of the people who want an MX-5.
More people need this car. It's honestly so much fun. It's hard not to grin and smile and laugh in this car when you're going fast, passing people. No roof. It's just so damn good. Yeah, you know, we're in the Philippines and I don't know why so little people have convertibles. Especially this one. I mean, for under 2 million pesos. Why? This car has a 1.5 liter turbo that's smaller than both those cars. Smaller displacement, which means supposedly better fuel efficiency. It's a turbo, so it's fast. It must be faster than both of them. Honda's done a great job of really improving the way the car looks over the previous generation body. And this Civic, the Civic RS with a turbo, it's got some legs, it's fast. So yeah, it's been pretty fun keeping up with it in this car.
The cool thing about the Civic is it's so fast already. You rarely get, when you have new cars, for instance, like let's say you have a new BMW, like a 320d, you know, an old body 320D and then the successor to it. Usually that will be like, there are performance improvements, but they're in increments. So it's like from 0 to 100 in what was 8.1 seconds can now be done in like 7.6. The Civic used to do it in like 11 seconds, and now it does it in like 6.8 or 6.5, something like that, something ridiculous. 6.8 seconds was right about how fast a 740i BMW used to sprint to 100 kilometers an hour. That's crazy. I mean, it's crazy. I think it's, as far as like improvements go, you don't get to jump almost 5 seconds in sprint time, and that is a super mega achievement because the engine is no bigger than the free Coca-Cola you get when you order pizza. It's a puny little engine with Earth Dreams, whatever that is. Miguel's cheesiness.
I know, I think Miguel won't cut this one.
No, he's not gonna cut it because this is about his car.
I think this is the fastest of the 3 cars, really, at only 1.4 million pesos. So we had a budget of 2 million pesos, and yet I have 600,000 in change. Can you imagine what I can do with 600 grand? And yet I have the fastest car.
It can be down payment for my cars.
I'm actually interested to see how fast the Livorg is.
But really, for me, it's the Livorg.
Me too.
It's the Livorg because it's beautiful, it's a walking contradiction, it's sporty, yet moms can use it. It has big wheels, it's red, it's got silver side mirrors, and it's a wagon. I can throw in my entire family here, have my 2 nieces jumping at the back.
Lots of space.
Lots of space, all the bags in the world, and I'll be fine.
Enzo and Miguel are going on about how much space they have, and that they can have 4 passengers, and that Enzo can fit bags in the back. The ride of this car is magnificent. You can ask Yaya Lot at the back, who is my official judge for all cars that has back seats.
Talia might also want to say something. Talia.
Hey Talia, how's the back?
I love this car!
How about you, Erin?
I love this seat!
But at the end of the day, they can't put the roof down. They can tell their children to take another car with them to wherever they're going, wherever we're going.
And you know what? With its flaws, you know, even if I hate the CVT, it works in the city. It works in the city. It's fast on the highway.
The Mazda's in front. The Livorg is nowhere to be seen. Either that's engine or driver. I think it's driver.
It's smooth. It's very smooth. It's grippy. When you get to the tight and twisty turns, that's when you see the DNA of Subaru come out, because it takes corners. It takes corners very, very well. The front end is so tight, it grips, and the back just seems to follow wherever you point it. No corners too tight for it. It's just, it's so well planted. The steering wheel feels nice. Everything is textile. It's just, you know, it's so nice to hold. The leather is nice. There's blue stitching. The car is red. It's gorgeous. It's absolutely gorgeous.